All verse rising, my soul family, all verse rising. So this topic, I'm gonna tell you, the light-skinned melanated women in all cities in Louisiana, especially Monroe and sterlington areas, from my experiences in the past years before 2023, let me tell you this. Those light-skinned melanated women be acting so almighty, stuck up, arrogant, think they the shit. And light-skinned melanated women, when they see dark-skinned melanated males, especially the dark-skinned melanated males who be on their godly purpose, practicing martial arts, doing a lot of spiritual things. A lot of light-skinned melanated women out in Louisiana, especially in sterlington and Monroe, they be treating dark-skinned melanated males like the ops. Like, for real. Let me tell you this, man. You know how many light-skinned melanated women that saw me in person in Louisiana and they treated me like an op? They treated me like an op. They treated me like a fucking foe. And they just met me, seeing me in person for the first time, and they don't know anything about me, but they be giving me mean looks and shit. I'm like, what's the mean look for? I didn't do anything to you. I don't know who you are at all. We just met. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why, a lot of these girls out here who just give a lot of dark-skinned melanated males mean looks and treat them like a foe. Look, man, that's the reason why I don't go out my way to talk to females at all. Because, like, if a female gives me a mean look, treat me like a op, like I did some foul stuff to her, and she just met me for the first time and she don't know who I am, I'm just gonna like cut. I'm just be like, man, we already done. We already done without speaking to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that stuff be so weird, man. Like, the light-skinned melanated women out in Monroe and sterlington and all cities in Louisiana, man, they be stuck up and arrogant, man. That's like, man, like, the light-skinned melanated women are much better out in the African and Caribbean countries. So if you do like light-skinned melanated women, the African and Caribbean countries is probably your best bet. Because the light-skinned melanated women in USA in general, they be acting all high and mighty and stuck up, especially in Louisiana. It's the worst out in Louisiana. Louisiana has the worst. They have the worst quality women in history. Especially when it comes to melanated women in Louisiana, man, they be having no purpose. All they want to do is associate themselves with drug dealers, undercover cop thugs and all that shit. But they never want to get with the spiritual, godly, life melanated men. And I repeat, a lot of these melanated women in Louisiana, man, they be the worst in history, man, because they just don't associate themselves with guys like me who practice martial arts and be on my godly purpose, healing this multiverse with my talents and all that. Like, these melanated women in Louisiana are trash, man. Melanated women in the African and Caribbean countries, they are so much better. Because a lot of these, and on the topic about light-skinned melanated women in Louisiana, man, I'll be like, man, what's the deal with them? They be tripping. They be tripping every time they see a dark-skinned male. But when they see a lot of these European white supremacy guys, these light-skinned melanated women be all smiles and shit with them. I guarantee you, bro, if I was a European Caucasian guy, the same light-skinned melanated women that be giving me mean looks and shit without saying a word to me, they would be giving me all smiles and giggles and all this shit. Just because I'm a European. A lot of melanated women in Louisiana, they only give themselves to like European males who are spiritual beings. When it comes to like these dark-skinned melanated males that are spiritual beings, oh, these melanated women don't want anything to do with these spiritual dark-skinned males, because the only dark-skinned males that they associate with are fucking sellouts. And like, because a lot of these melanated women, especially the light-skinned melanated women in Louisiana, they be clout chasing and shit, man. Real talk. They be trying to chase dudes that got clout. It's sad. A lot of these light-skinned melanated women, man, they a disappointment. And They a disappointment for real. They a disappointment. It's like, bro, cause you gotta comprehend this, man. Me as a spiritually awake, life spirituality, dark-skinned male, you know, it hurts me psychologically to see, like, you know, light-skinned melanated women, they treat dark-skinned melanated men in Louisiana like trash. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. That's what we call about the so-called, you know, hatred. And light-skinned melanated women in Louisiana, they're no good. Just like the rest of these melanated women in Louisiana, they're no good. You know, me being a spiritually awake male, being in tune with African and Caribbean spirituality, I was never a fit for melanated women in Louisiana because a lot of them are so whitewashed. For real, man. And me having an accent of a New Yorker, New Jersey, and Rhode Island person, and having these African and Caribbean accents for real, a lot of melanated women, especially these light-skinned melanated women in Louisiana, they can never resonate with me because I'm just way too beyond them. Frequency wise, I'm way too beyond them. Sad though, because think about it, for a lot of you dark-skinned melanated males out there that had the experience of like light-skinned melanated women giving you mean looks and shit, and you be all smiles and you be wondering like, why she giving me this mean look? Like, I didn't do anything to her. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, just think about it, man. That's foul, bro. Imagine you meet a woman for the first time. She see you in person. She know you look good. She know you physically look good. She know, but she don't even take the time to get to know how your brain works. And she just give you a mean look. All because you're dark skinned. Because a lot of light skinned melanated women in Louisiana, man, they're so brainwashed by, oh, dark skinned melanated males are trash, slaves, delinquents. That's the reason why light-skinned melanated women in Louisiana, especially sterlington and Monroe, they treat dark-skinned melanated males as lesser beings. That's fucking foul, bro. Like, all light-skinned melanated women in Louisiana are trash to me. You might as well call them fucking European white women with the way how they be treating dark-skinned melanated males as lesser beings, if we gonna go that far. Like, that's crazy, ain't it? But hey, man, that's all I'm gonna say.